Tiadi Vakara, Mr. Chris Coreline, Tommy Arashi, Kerbal Space Program. Welcome, Internet Space friends. Yeah, in this week's episode, I am going to fix this quest if it chuffing kills me. No. Test the TR-18 stack decoupler. Flying between 7 and 10,000, between 70 meters per second to 370 meters per second. Science me. We got our winglets, but we don't have much in the way of. We got better wings here. I don't have the money for this. 45 to 39. I don't have the money for this. 20. Now we should stick on Scott Manley's mega plan of saving up for the Science Junior. Let's throw something together. Hurry up and load. Maybe not. It might actually work. That might work quite well, actually. It's not worth the wait. Okay, so here is our emergency mode. Get out of jail quickly. As quickly as possibly. So there's our final stage. Separate this here rather than on the launch pad, as I've been doing the last couple of times. Now, am I confident I can get a bucket like this to the speed it needs to go and then chop its face off? Oh, of course, symmetry. So we did try a design like this before, but this one's going to be better because reasons. I don't even want to switch on the center of thrust. Oh, there's no center of thrust because there's no engine. Maze wee. Now, what was it? Center of thrust ahead of center of weight? Or is it center of mass? Center of lift ahead of center of mass? Oh, I don't remember. We just need our booster stage. One stage. Solid booster stage. Hang on, there's no actual stage there, is there? The TR-10 decoupler is there. TR-18A stack decoupler. Boom. So, the test is going to be getting rid of this gentleman. We did nearly go to space the last time we tried something like this. Want them all to run at the same time. This might explode. This might explode. This might explode. Explode. Oh, no characters. Right, okay. So, that is ready. It's safe. It's good to go. Oh, this is a spaceplane hangar. I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here at all. Not at this stage in the game. 7 to 10,000. Speed 70 to 370. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully our pilot is... What do you mean you've deleted my spaceship? Oh, I'm so angry. Let me rebuild this quickly. Let me rebuild this quickly off camera. Yeah. Okay, we're back. We're on the launch pad. Everything is grand. I've taken off the second boosters. They are excessive. That's a stupid idea. What are you playing at? Throttle down. 3, 2, 1. Space, or at least atmosphere. Oops. No. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, there we go. Let's revert. The problem here is that I set the centre of axis wrong, so that up was left, down was right, and no one got time for that shiz. So a quick fix should resolve it. Okay. 3, 2, 1, space. Level it out. Oh, lads. Go, space. Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh. Right, okay. Do not touch anything until stage separation. I don't know why it's pitching like that. 3, 2, 1, space. There we go. It's just when I start pitching it. Okay, we're roughly in control. Throttle up. Okay, that's old. Down, we can grab control of this again. Ooh, not if we do that, we can't. Come on, reaction control. By reaction control, I mean Jebediah fiercely wrestling the yoke. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get our prize. Yes. Oh, what a waste of a really expensive bit of rocket. And I may still explode. Okay, let's drogue. Oh, yeah, I nearly died. Just thought I'd run that past you. Oh, Judder man. Yeah, parachute is not having fun this afternoon. We might see this explode, actually. Or maybe not. I think it disappears after 1 point something K. And there's still 3K to go to the ground. That was a very expensive flight stage to lose there. I should have taken it flying. It won't explode. It's not going to hit the flipping ground. I'm quite sad about that. I'm sure you're sad as well. Everybody love. I might be able to recover it. No, I am not able to recover it. And we're good. 4, 3, 2. Let's just slow down. I'm always a little bit nervous. It's hard to tell how high above a simulated matte effect single texture water you actually are. That's actually a very crude misselling of them. They do actually have ambient occlusion, or whatever this is called, depth mapping and reflection. But it is just a perfectly flat plane though. So credit where credit's due, but not that much, eh? Sort it out, lads. Sort it out. Please survive this. Perfect. Recover vehicle. Vehicle. Right, now, that was a stupid waste of time and money. But, oh wow, no, 0 science earned. Crew, 0 XP gained. But, I got rid of a thing. Ah, excellent. Right. Away you both go. Let's actually pick something interesting to do. Visual surveys. Now, Scott Menley had a great idea of setting up a polar satellite to do this work. Take a crew report in flight below 19,000 near Dangus Beach. Take a crew report in flight above, below, above near site AGM. Ugh, crew reports require fueled people. Test the LV-909 in flight. Smells like I've done that. I wonder if I got my saves mixed up. Anyway, the important thing is we got rid of this, which was a pain in the arse. 7,070 to 300. Oh, sorry. Available. Radial decoupler. Yum, 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 yum. Suborbital trajectory, 74,595. That's some big space there. I could do these two, really, couldn't I? I wish I could take 3. Let's back up. Let's back up. Maybe I can take 3. How do I upgrade? $32,000, 74. That's a big ask, but let's give it a go. 42. Now the other thing I want to upgrade is the launch pad. 52, 42. Not enough funds to upgrade this facility. Well, screw you. So we have a new contract. Oh, I wish you could see the contracts in here. This launch vehicle will do. This top stage is absolutely fine for anything up to, for any kind of orbital work. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually going to go to space. Now, let's pick up these 2 quests and do some science. Available, we're going to orbit Kerbal. Today is space day. And we're going to test a decoupler. So 74 to 906. Holy fudge, that's a long way away. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that when we are deorbiting, or no, when we're approaching orbit. Actually, that'll be one of the final stage drops, I think. So now that means we've got temporarily some more toys to play with. Final stage solid, maneuvering an orbital deorbital burn stage. I don't know if I can do this. I do not know if I can do this. It is worth a shot. Launch stage. Stage thrust limiter 41. So we're going to take our stack decouplers, put them on sideways, go for Joule Diplo here. These are going to be at full yoke, they certainly are. So we burn. We're going to burn all 3. But separate the first 2. What do you do? Go away. So these will burn out quicker. They'll glow. We'll have this gentleman up at pretty high power, but he'll fade soon as well. Unless we do it the opposite way around, because we do need these to be quite high before they detach. So I'm not averse to having a system with a fairly high center of gravity. So let's man up. Ugh. Ooh, what's it doing this for? Zoom. So now what we want is we want these limited 43 and 43, but this at 100% because this is going to be our main launch engine. Boom, boom, boom. These will run for longer. Is that going to get us to 70,000 feet though is the question. I suppose there's only one way to find out. This rocket looks ridiculous. I shall call him El Ridicule. Let's launch it. Jeb's in control. Double check your staging before launch. And we're going to go for a very traditional, proper, straight up and out space burn. So actually thinking about it, these ones are going to burn out after this one, so it should be better served this way around. 3, 2, 1, space. Okay. I'm going to wait until about 5k before attempting any kind of corrective burn. I'm going to make it. How come I nearly spaced last time and can't space this time? Hold on, please. Keep me sass, keep me straight. Okay. Oops. Chaos. Absolute chaos. Double check your staging. Double check your goddamn staging. So we don't want to blow these away first. We want to blow that away first. Then. Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1, space. So we'll burn out the bottom one first, which is kind of what I want. Maybe I'd want to, we didn't have this quest, I'd maybe try and do something a little bit clever with my remaining weight. We may still, we may yet. Keep it on, keep sass. Keep the stick in hand there, Jebatron. Ditch that stage, perfect. Activate engine. Don't want to burn too much of this fuel because I should be in gravity turn. So 74500. God, that's a long way away. We're mostly out of the atmosphere now, that's good news. So, let's go to map mode, see what we've got. That doesn't look very promising. 39, 40, it's still increasing. We're still thrusting. Let's see if we can get this up to 7. Okay. Cut all power. We're going to need that for our orbital insertion. We should be 86. We still have atmospheric drag. That's pretty bad news. 745. We're getting to 86 more or less. So now we want to prepare to accelerate along the equator. In fact, I might step up that now. Maybe I won't make it this time. It doesn't look like I'm going to. It's going to be hella close, though. It's going to be hella close. Okay, we'll keep a jot of fuel. I'm not going to make it to orbit this time. How come I made it to orbit last time by accident, but can't do it this time on purpose? Riddle me this. Oh, space music. Tick, tick, tick. Goodbye, thruster components. Use the last of our fuel to just pull us ahead of those, because that's good practice. Now, what could I have done differently? How could I have made this better? I'm in space. I should take a crew report. I really should take a crew report. There we go. 5 science. I think I'm out of... Oh no, I'm not out of electric charge. It was just bugged. This game is in alpha. Do you know, FYI. Decisions. Well, there's very few decisions to make. I've got very little power. I may as well just increase the rate of my speed to home and detach. Whoa there, I nearly killed Jeb. Okay, that's we're not really even hyperbolic. Let's just do you know what would have been even more intelligent? I should have tried to have brought that that back into the atmosphere with me and saved the money. Anyway. Back into atmosphere. Chris, don't care about that. Oh, God. You can do it. Yeah, no problem. Whoop. We'll do this under normal circumstances. Oh, God, did my... Oh, no, it didn't. Thank goodness. It's just dark outside. Whew. I thought the parachute had burnt off. That would be the worst thing ever. Well, not the worst thing ever. Like, no one's actually going to die by me playing Kerbal Space Program. Here we are. No aerodynamic stress. Back to 2K. Parachute droguing. So we should be fine up until 400. Parachutes deployed. Let's coast it down to the river. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Textbook, except for the bit where we didn't achieve what we set out to achieve. Any space you can space away from is a good space. Hang on a minute. What? Lucky I caught that, really, isn't it? It's lucky I caught that. Now, overall craft weight. Uh, 13 out of 30. 15 out of 18 tons. 15, 16, 17, 18. Unless these are 1.5 tons each, there's nothing else I can really do about them. I think they're 3 tons each. Yep. This might serve. Oh, just shy. How much? 19 tons out of 18. What else can I get rid of? What else can I conceivably strip off this thing? Go to a smaller fuel tank. Do we still have assemblies? Have gone. That's a shame. That was a useful feature for Chris. Why am I talking about myself in the third person? Go away. Go away. Let's do this on raw boosters. you do not like Kerbal Space Program Shopping Centre Jazz, I don't think we can be friends. Top stage. Booster stage, I think is the term. Now. Half a ton. Haha. And this is a perfect space engine as well. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is a stupid rocket. It should never fly. Don't do this kind of asymmetric design. It's probably going to break. Oops. I want the nose cone. There it is. Okay. Now, staging. 2 boosters. 2 separates. Second stage boosters. Bring third stage on. Ditch third stage. Fly. I may not need this. Famous last words. Famous last words. Anyway. Once more, with feeling. Let's get to orbit. 3, 2, 1, space. T-mode on, please. Thank you, Jeb. Are we getting top level there around the track? There, maybe or not. It's a heavier rocket when it's setting off. These things are not fuel efficient. Hoping to make 5k. That's a good sign. I'm accelerating. Yes, we might make it. Nope. Boom. Boom. And this is going to shoot us up like a rocket, so I'm going to make my gravity turn a little earlier than I would. Shoot us up like a rocket. He's playing a goddamn rocket simulator. Oh, send help. So, pay attention to this. 745 to 96. Map. Oops. Oh, suborbital trajectory means I can't. Oh. Bush. It'll never work. Okay, so where are we tying off? We're at 76k. Oh, for God's sake. Why I reverted there is because I scrubbed the flight before I checked that I'd reached the correct altitude to abandon the thought of decoupling these at the correct altitude to get the mission. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense to me. T-mode on once again. Switch to the gravity turn very early. I know we have the delta V to make a decent altitude on this. I'm pretty sure I can take her to orbit. I just need to get her out of the atmosphere first. Let's be a bit quicker on the trigger when we run out of the first booster stage. Don't want to waste any time. There we go. Boom, boom. Okay, how's that look? Orbiting is a little bit about going up and a lot about going sideways. Okay, should be. No. I may have to look up and find out exactly what a suborbital trajectory is. Oh, this has to get to 70k first. Yes, of course, this was the same mistake I made last time. Ooh. Oops. Okay. One last try. One last try. Staging. do not go quietly into that dark night. Oh, goddamn, Interstellar is a terrible film. Space! Now. Let's make... I like the first strategy. Let's use our initial booster power to get straight up. And then we're going to pitch. And use the second stage to get orbital. Or at least semi-orbital. Stop drifting. Boom, boom, boom. Boom when I tell you to boom. So let's make a nice little 20-degree or so incline. So degrees. I'm totally eyeballing this. 74. Okay, that is exactly as high as we need it to be. Before we ditch these, let's fire up the third rocket. Finger slipped. Last time, promise. Last time. Thank you for staying with me. I'm a horrible person. What even is this nonsense? That goes there. This goes up here. It's not difficult. It's just rocket science. 2, brake, 2. Third for adjust, brake. Third will still be active. 3, 2, 1 space. Let's do it. Right, all the way up. All the way up. Okay, steady as she goes. We get far too much speed out of that second booster stage. Maybe I should let it slow down a bit. I really want more altitude. Air is like soup. Delicious soup. Just gonna err on the side of adventure here. See that black stuff up there? That's where we're going. Oh wow, isn't that lovely? We're heading straight for the moon. Okay, let me check my 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, go full side on. Third engine start. We want to cut that to 0 thrust for the moment. I want to be closer to my periapsis. Oh, we're not fast enough. We are not fast enough, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to orbit Kerbin, and I'm not going to get a chance to test these thrusters. Because even if I do fire this up, and oh goodness, don't be so hasty. There's a super efficient. Well, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's take this down to an absolute shred of thrust. We just want enough to. Yeah, perfect. Let's just even her out. Or odd her out, as the case may be. Okay. Looking good for orbital insertion. Suborbital trajectory. Just need to put a little bit more height in to get rid of this last 74,500. Roll and brake. Okay. Map this out. We don't want to add too much more height. 92. That's ladies and gentlemen. Oh God. Okay, let's correct that when we are. Okay, let's just line up our nav ball a bit. We want to make straight for the equator. Use enough power to get this working. This is looking good for insertion. Watching the fuel, watching the gauge. Still healthy. Apoapsis is increasing. Very slowly. 100k. Very low on energy now. Let's just cut our thrust a little more. I don't think we're going to make it actually. And the only thing worse than getting into orbit is getting into orbit and not being able to get back out again. Okay. Retrofrost slows down. And we're out of juice. Cruise till we get back to the atmosphere, which is now. What speed are we doing? Okay, there may be a slight chance of explosions. Here we are, entering the danger zone, riding into the danger zone. Tanks are empty, but they may still explode. Okay, let's watch. Please don't explode. I want to land one flight today without feeling like a total failure. Please, engine, don't explode. Okay, well if it hasn't exploded by now, the temperature's going down. I think we've beaten it. By beaten it, I mean not achieved what we wanted to achieve, but 4K. That's a good as altitude as any to throw the. Good lad. Any signs for this? 3.5 signs. We'll keep that. And if I'm lucky, all we're hoping now is that nothing explodes when it hits the water, and that way we'll at least have saved everything that isn't a booster stage, which is kind of what you want. In the interest of economy. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. God, this game takes a lot of waiting. 6 and 5, 4, 3. Please don't die. 2. Please don't die. 1. Everyone dies. Oh God. Oh, twatsicles. Anyway, a little bit of science. The command pod and some monoprop, thanks lads. No XP for Jeb, but we did. Didn't we? I'm gonna have to fly this again. I'm not going to fly it again this episode, I'll tell you that much. TT38K radial decoupler. Was it the stack decoupler they wanted tested? TT70 radial decoupler, I can't even see that. Ah, wrong decoupler. Wrong decoupler. Blumpy mode. Blumpy mode. Deal with it. Do you still have a thing on you? It looks like you do, actually. Now we'll build it again. It's not rock. Oh, wait. Three journeys to space, and I was using the wrong decoupler. That's Kerbal. I hope this doesn't put us overweight. Okay, well let's wonder in a later phase of the design. Let's focus on D10s. There we go. We are good for weights, probably only just 17 tons out of 18 tons. Are you a 1-ton fuel tank? You are not a 1-ton fuel tank. Well, on the plus side, these are less than the... Don't know, I have any more weight on. Actually, I might even take these off. Never. No, I think they're paying off in the aerodynamic department. Oh, I wonder what would. I bet you this will look really cool. This one looks super cool. Nothing like triple symmetry. Oh, yes. That's some Thunderbird 3 shiznit right up in that, yo. Anyway, that'll never fly. Not without a heap of system upgrades first. There we are. Save the craft so he doesn't explode. And we'll try that again next episode. We will tick this off easily. Orbit carbon. Not so confident. Maybe with a bit more clever rocket design, we'll be able to certainly something a little bit more efficient than dragging those useless fireworks all the way up to that altitude. You really want to burn them up while you're still close enough to the ground for the tourists to take photos of them, basically. Nonetheless, it's been a pleasure. Have a lovely weekend. Slán a Gaibh.